Hey guys, it's Jeremy here to talk to you about Anchor, the free podcast tool that you all need. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, like I said, it's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your computer or your phone. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So guys, go ahead and download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm on your computer to get started.
Oh, yeah.
Blerd Survival Guide Season 3, baby.
At Blerd Activists.
At that dancing Blerd. We are back for another season of fun and love and all the things. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live. We got everything you need. Jeremy and Jay, a hell of a team. Comics, news, and everything in between. Birmingham, we own the scene. Come on and let's have a blast with the Black Nerds and the Black Podcast. This is a guide to help you last. We got some topics to unmask. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live.
Appreciate you, Nick, for creating the beat and the lyrics and helping us out, buddy. Another Marbury production.
Shout out Marbury.
Thank you for your service.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
It's week 3 of Blerd Survival Guide, season 3. We're back at it. I'm your co-host, Jeremy.
I'm your co-host, Jay.
And again, I said this is week 3 of our tournament.
It's the Elite 8, folks.
It's the Elite Eight.
You're tuning in. We got a lot to talk about this week, but first of all,
go diggity in.
how are you doing?
I am relieved and
Yeah.
sleepy and full
Wonderful.
within my heart. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. We just finished our run of. By the time you guys hear this, we just finished our run of A Raisin in the Sun at Ramsey High School.
Fantastic play.
Yeah, Jamie showed up on the last day, and that was cool to see him there.
It's a legendary play.
But yeah,
It's iconic.
yeah, no, it was a lot,
Not easy to pull off.
and we did it, and we sure did it. But
My man Jeremy played the star role for what? The majority of it?
yeah, it was 4 out of 5 nights.
4 out of 5 nights. My man was Walter.
Yeah.
But I'm humble.
Walter Younger.
Walter Lee Younger, the second.
Walter Lee, if you will. AKA P. Diddy in the TV remake.
AKA Sidney Poitier in the 1967 movie.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
2 iconic black men. Jeremy is filling the shoes for, and he certainly filled the shoes, in my opinion.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, man. No, I was greatly impressed with your role. As well as the production as a whole, considering it was a high school production as well. You know,
they
like,
did a fantastic job. I'm proud of them kids.
I mean, Miss Jackie's a talented and a talent and a treasure to the community.
Indeed. You also support
Shout
the
out
arts.
Jackie Lockhart.
Shout out Jackie Lockhart. Shout out the arts in schools because we need them more.
Amen.
Please.
Amen.
Genuinely.
Yeah, no, that's how my
I mean, that's how
Past
you've
week
been
has been-
spending your time, period.
yeah for the past 5 months.
Well, considering it's crazy. You said 5 months. You
'Cause
didn't
we
know
were
you were
doing
going to be Walter till a month ago.
Yeah,
Not even a month ago.
about 3, 2. Well, no, it was about 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Time isn't real.
that too.
No, but you had. I watched you become this man, like on stage, having like only been familiar with. I guess like through life had been familiar with, but also like only like going into a deep dive onto the character in the last month.
And we did it. But yeah, no, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling grateful. Like I said, I'm grateful for the kids that were a part of it. I'm grateful for Miss Jackie for letting me be a part of it and letting me help out there as well.
And yeah, I'm back in the studio, full-fledged, full force, ready to go after I take a nap. But yeah, no, that's my feeling. Jay, how are you feeling? How's your weekend? How's your week been? How's your life been?
Man, it's been a really good weekend. I can't. If you follow me on the social media, you know that I went to go see Fluffy Guy, aka Gabriel Iglesias, at the Legacy Arena. So it was the first time I had been back in the Legacy Arena, and I guess since since they've did all the construction on it. Ryan,
Construction and COVID.
I had a question. Was Nectar in the Legacy Arena, or was the other place called the Legacy Arena, or was he in the other?
It's in the Legacy Arena.
It was in the Legacy Arena. Yeah, so it looks different now. So that's cool. Like, it definitely looks different. It's more like closed in. The seats are closer to the floor than in previous years. Like, there used to be how there used to be like it was a dip.
Yeah.
It was a dip, right? Like,
okay.
No, the seats go much closer to the floor, and I guess that's because of the new basketball team and everything. Like, you want to get like those kinds of seats and everything for it. So that was dope. His whole stage setup was tight. Shout out to Miriam because she got me the tickets for Christmas, I'm pretty sure, or our anniversary. It was one of the two because it was in November or December. We can't remember. And so we got to do that. We also had a great dinner. We went to Helen, which if you haven't checked it out, man, I mean, it's expensive, but it's so good. It's so
you broke
good.
over here.
You know, it was worth it. So we did that, and then we went to the show, and he went over. He originally was scheduled for an hour run. He did a 2-hour set. We got to see and hear the performance that is going to be recorded at Dodger Stadium that he's doing a Netflix special for. So that was tight. We got to check that, got a preview of what that whole set's going to be like. Did a lot of voices, did all his voices really. Oh my God. I won't reveal too much of the set as a whole, so I hope people people can check it out on Netflix when it comes out. But yeah, man, he was the first comic that ever made me laugh out loud uncontrollably, cry in my bed, can't breathe, laugh when I was a kid. And so getting to see him live, I mean, it was just as good. It was just as good.
Very nice, very nice.
So yeah, so that's what we've been up to this weekend for sure. Been looking forward to this week's episode though.
Definitely. I mean, we can just name off. We're like Jay said, we're now at the Elite 8, and we can definitely let everyone know.
Shit's getting real at this point, y'all.
And I can let everyone know the top 10 at this point, the people's top 10, because y'all have voted throughout this whole process, plus where we are currently at. So I'm gonna start with Codename Kids Next Door is number 10, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy number 9. Then we got Jimmy Neutron number 8, Teen Titans number 7, Courage number 6, Regular Show number 5. I'm going off count. Avatar: The Last Airbender number 4, Ed, Edd n Eddy number 3, Dexter's Lab number 2. I'm missing one.
There's only 8, bud. So you said
but
top
there
10.
was two. There was 2 more. There was one more that I remember. Foster's Home, because that was the one that was
Foster's Home coming in. Okay.
And that was in no particular order because we had to figure that out.
Okay.
But that's definitely the people's top 10 in no particular order. Like I said, the closest that y'all had to vote on last week was between Foster's Home. No, not Foster's Home. It was Samurai Jack versus Regular Show. There was a 4% difference with Regular Show beating it out by 1 vote.
Who got the majority? What was the majority percentage?
52%.
52%.
Yeah.
Those ones really trip people up because they tripped us up.
Man, I always feel some type of way about the really tight races.
Yeah.
The really tight ones, because it's maybe if someone else had seen it, or
it had 1 more person,
had
2 more people seen it.
Yeah, it could have gone any direction.
Yeah, but here we are at our Elite 8. Our official Elite 8 is Dexter's Lab versus Ed, Edd n Eddy, Avatar versus Regular Show,
Jimmy Neutron versus Kid Next Door, and Teen Titans versus Courage.
Ryan, you ready to get into this?
I mean,
Miriam, you ready to get in? Miriam, are you ready to get in this?
Let's get into it.
Oh boy, Jay, are you ready to get in this?
I was born ready.
Let's do this. Jeremy, you ready? Hell yeah, let's get started.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man.
So first up, we got Dexter's Lab versus Ed, Edd n Eddy. All right, Blerd.
Let me get over to the
Survival
board.
Guide.
Personification of 2 different eras of Cartoon Network right there.
You know, Dexter's Lab precedes Ed, Edd n Eddy, right?
Right.
It does.
It's like
Because Dexter's Lab was like the old like Johnny Bravo era.
It was like-
Right.
And
It was
then
that
he was
that threshold. Like this was over that threshold where Hanna-Barbera ended and like regular Cartoon Network began.
summer
Truly,
2005.
truly,
Yeah,
truly. Oh man,
and then it was just that new era of Cartoon
it
Network.
became the new era. It was and it was a leading figure in the new era. But Dexter's Lab was a leading figure in the previous.
Yeah, and I would have to if I had to compare it to like the Disney if I had to compare like that pairing to Disney,
Sure.
Dexter's Lab was part of the Disney Renaissance, the Cartoon Network Renaissance, where they switched over to everything. And you know, Disney Renaissance had like Lion King, Little Mermaid, those
Yeah,
movies that came out in like the 90s. Yeah,
Definitely like happening around the same time. Ed, Ed and Eddie though. You know, it really hits home when you think about like what built what. You know, that hurts me a little bit inside.
that's gonna be a topic.
So here's where I'm coming from leading into this because I don't know which ones I'm gonna pick for any of these.
Oh, these are all toss-ups for Jeremy.
Dexter, I watched more as a kid. Ed and Eddie, I watched, but I didn't appreciate it. Now, as an adult,
Okay.
I watch Ed, and Eddie more than I do Dexter, and I have a greater appreciation for Ed, and Eddie
I appreciate that
because
point.
of what it did for the culture.
I wrecked many a DVR with that double record button of Ed, and Eddie. I would record every episode.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate both of those perspectives because like it's like you said, it's the new era, but which one had the bigger impact? But Omelette du Fromage is
Did
an icon, and as well as his voice is iconic, right? Like,
Oh, Dexter.
and I feel like you have to measure, and I immediately measure that against Ed's voice.
Butter toast.
Do y'all
Butter
remember
toast.
how thick Dexter's mom was?
She sure was.
She
thick
was
as fuck.
thick.
Why was she so thick?
She was what
That was
Jimmy
pre-Pixar.
Neutron's mom wishes.
Right,
She
we ain't there
could've
yet,
been.
but yeah, but,
That's true.
But that was that pre-Pixar. Like, I'm
Bruh,
pretty sure
bruh.
Pixar animators took they leave of absence from Dexter's to go.
Like the lead
create
animator
models.
had his
Crazy
awakening to
what regular
Dexter's mom.
proportions in cartoons look like.
These proportions are unreal.
She was like a triangle on top of
She was
a
also
W.
OCD. Remember that? She was OCD.
Because she had, like it was
The
the clean.
germaphobe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember the germaphobe episode.
Hmm.
Yes, I do. You never saw the parents. The Ed parents were not present in Ed, and Eddie.
No, you knew of them, but
They
were never there.
existed like separately.
Yeah, all the time.
And almost, I think you heard them once, but it was like the Charlie Brown, just a bunch of
Yeah.
Kind of
instruments.
sort, yeah.
And I'd argue, thinking about that, is that Ed, and Eddie had more fan theories associated with it than Dexter's Lab did. Because Dexter's Lab didn't really leave much room for imagination.
Yeah,
You know, that it was like
I'm
definitely.
a kid. Like, there's a kid who has a secret lab in his bedroom that his parents don't know about, but his sister is always coming into and barging in and doing whatever he wants.
The musical episode of Dexter's Lab when like you learn his like origin story, like how he was born and stuff. Do you remember this episode?
I do not.
I don't.
Y'all don't. Am I the only one?
Wait,
that
do you
remembers
find
this?
out how he got the money to make that insane lab?
No, but you learned that he was born a baby genius. Like he had been a genius from birth.
Okay.
Like that was like the whole thing, and it's very much a musical type episode where
Is that the same episode where Mandark is like we meet Mandark for the first time, the neighbor that's also a genius. That's
his
Mandark.
arch rival.
Yeah.
Arch rival. I'm pretty sure that Mandark is in that episode.
because that's when Mandark had like the long hair and like he got real jealous of Dexter, and then like that's when he got the bowl. Or that was Mandark.
I remember
'Cause That's
that.
when Mandark got the bowl and like cut his hair, and that's how he has
Oh,
the M.
you know what? I do remember Baby Dexter.
Because like
I do remember
when
Baby
he
Dexter.
starts building his lab, it like comes in kind of like set pieces and a musical would roll onto the stage.
Weak.
Yeah, no, it was one of my favorite episodes of that. But Ed, and Eddie, oh man, it just
We always have to go back to that breaking the fourth wall episode.
It was
that was the
everything.
penultimate episode
It was
of Ed and
everything.
Eddie. I mean, you had Ed literally take the moon and eat it like a chip.
They said laws of cartoons. What are those? We're
Right.
throwing them out the window entirely.
Right.
Entirely.
Where do we stand, people?
I think.
You know, it comes down to your. It's definitely an emotional appeal at this point because these two shows have been there and will continue to be there. as well as like they were all quality. I don't remember either of these shows ever coming to an end. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
You don't remember Ed, Ed and Eddie coming to an end when they shut down Cartoon Network for a week?
No.
Like they'd played nothing but Ed, Ed and Eddie. Like the week that Ed and Eddie ended on Cartoon Network. Yeah. The only thing that happened from like Wednesday to like Saturday when they played that episode was nothing but Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Dude, I don't remember
that
this.
either.
Until like Adult Swim happened, it was like the creator would like say things like there was like blurbs in episodes about.
That's
like,
why I see that documentary on
like
YouTube.
special like special moments. Like it was like like for Disney Channel when they would show you like facts about the movies. They would do
Ryan's like a year younger than us because I think
they would do like facts about the shows. Yeah. So when it ended, like it was like accompanied by a special message from him and. Like from the dude that created it.
Wait, I do remember that.
And he was like, "This is the last episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie ever."
No,
and he
no,
gets really emotional. Yeah,
I don't remember any. I didn't see that.
Oh yeah.
I think I may have started to exit off of it.
May have gotten
At that
that.
point in
I
time,
remember
I
that.
became a teenager.
I mean, this was also when Cartoon Network was going through its like third metamorphosis. So like, Ed, Ed and Eddie was ending
When
as
Cartoon Network became CN for the first time.
And the live action shows on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, the dark times.
the dark times.
Oh man,
but like you
no,
said,
I
Jay,
don't.
Based on emotional
dude.
connections, and for me personally, I remember more episodes of Ed, Ed and Eddie than I do Dexter's Lab. So I'm going to go for Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Me too.
Same.
Yeah.
All right.
Clean sweep.
Officially official. Ed, Ed and Eddie is moving to the final
Wow,
four, baby.
man.
Woo!
And I don't know if that's just because we're like-minded or not, but wow, Ed, Ed and Eddie to the final four. Over
know what it
Dexter's
means.
Lab. Over Dexter's Lab.
Over
man.
Dexter's Lab.
Wow.
All right, moving on.
It's nice when the next generation is better. That's all I have to say about it.
Well said.
Yeah, but that kind of stopped with Ed, Ed and
Oh, that's
Eddie.
what I mean. It's nice. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it always happens.
It's just nice.
It's
the
nice.
the next generation of Cartoon Network had like 3 shows.
Like I said, it was Destroy, Build, Destroy.
That.
Those live action shows on top
and then
of.
it was regular show, Adventure Time, and Gumball.
Yeah.
And that was what.
And
you
that's all
got.
that played.
it.
And then you
That
had
was
like
it.
Ben 10 that was kind of there, but it was.
It was the new Ben 10, though.
No, the
No,
new
not
Ben
yet.
10. No.
Oh, is it? See, I liked OG Ben 10.
That was
OG
OG
Ben 10
Ben
was
10.
out during Ed, Ed and Eddie. Like it was in that mixture of Ed, Ed and Eddie
Overlap
going
time.
into the Gumball and everything.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think Ultimate Alien came with regular show in all of those.
I think you're right. Over there in
All right,
Atlanta.
next up,
Moving on.
we have Avatar: The Last Airbender versus regular show.
This one's not hard for me, I think.
What? I think it should be hard because, first of all,
Both
of them
both had
have,
full on
like,
storylines.
full
From
beginning and ends,
beginning,
like,
middles, and
storylines.
ends.
I don't disagree. I just personally didn't watch regular show on TV.
You know,
I watched it as an adult, but Avatar I will watch over and over and over.
I wonder
and over
what
again.
the appeal, like who was regular show for?
I think they said it was for like the older kids kind of deal.
I mean, it
'cause
was older it was like college kids, older teenagers.
yeah.
Right.
Because it was everything in that show was adult oriented.
Yeah.
Just covered
Without a
up.
doubt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Without
you
a
had
doubt.
that's one of the
Benson
few-
had a drinking problem that was just chicken wings.
right. I mean, it played Mississippi Queen at the end of that episode.
Oh my gosh.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. You
rap
had the
band.
rap battles with Tyler the Creator, Childish
Yeah,
Gambino,
yeah.
the
Nicki
Brad,
Minaj.
and all them. Yeah,
Nicki Minaj.
right. They came on. Yeah, they were part of that.
Oh wow.
What else? A regular show? I mean, the creator said it was set in the '90s, like
Okay. Yeah.
the
what-
nostalgia of the
yeah.
'90s babies,
90s and like
that.
early. It was like 2001, like top.
Yeah, that was like the tail end of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when they did the.
It's a smart show, and it's like not one of those. But so is Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to like.
Right.
See, the thing is, like, I feel like we make a case for Avatar: The Last Airbender without fail. Like, it makes its own case.
So
Like, it's-
we've had to make cases for it with previous contenders.
But,
Because
like-
we know now that it's at a point where it can go up. It's up against the show that it can definitely go up against.
But but I don't know if regular show can go up against Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I think regular show could.
I think it could.
Because it's for two kind of different because I know people that didn't watch Avatar, but they would never miss an episode of regular show.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
because they
okay.
could.
And vice versa. There's people who've never seen regular show, but they would never miss an episode of Avatar.
Because like you can get lost in Avatar if you just if you just turned it on like one random Tuesday, you would know what is going on. But regular show, like the main storylines were emphasized enough where you could get it, but it was just 15-minute vignettes.
It was also like very episodic enough to where you can just literally sit there for hours and like just watch.
It was a show that they're both shows that can go into the background, right? Like where you're mindlessly entertained, like if you want to be, or if you're like trying to have a stimulating conversation, it can be there and fill the empty space.
Yeah. So
I do think regular show had more quotables though.
Yeah.
Than Avatar.
That's fair.
I mean, you got from ham boning to.
Dude, I had that on a shirt.
Whoa!
Ham boning.
You know who else makes things smell bad? My mom.
Talk about a gag that has stood the test of time. There's just so many times where people just be like, you know who else does that? And you still have random people just.
Well, people don't even know where it came from, bro. Like there are whole people that will say that and not know where it came from.
I've seen people who use that sound on TikTok and have no idea.
No idea that was Muscle Man.
Fascinating. Avatar. Thinking about quotables, you got cabbages.
My cabbages.
My fellow Hotman.
Flamio, my good Hotman.
Yeah.
You got cactus juice.
Yeah. Don't drink the cactus juice.
You've got the intro monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah, without fail.
That's a big one.
Earth.
Fire. Air. 100 years ago.
Long ago. These nations.
Apply to whatever
Fire
image.
Nation attacked.
Truly. Like whatever transformation image.
I don't know. I know which one, just in my rewatch of both of them in the last year, I know which one I enjoyed rewatching more.
That's important.
I don't know.
I love both of these shows for different reasons entirely. And that's the thing. Like, Avatar is that.
Here's the thing with Avatar, too, is like, if you need a good cry, the Tales of Ba Sing Se is a fantastic episode.
Yeah. Regular show's not good for that.
It's not until you get to the end, but until you get to the end with
that's
the whole pops and nega
yeah.
pops, and that's you have to watch a whole show to get to that point to like have those.
And
feelings.
don't have those moments. And you have to get the whole show to get those feelings.
But also, here's the thing. That's the same thing with Avatar. The Tales of Ba Sing Se was literally the episode. That whole episode was the episode before the series finale. Right. So they were both. They're both put in the same spot.
Yeah, like you have to.
You also have like the Appa moments that are pretty
Appa's
heartbreaking.
Lost Days,
yeah.
Oh man, those are rough.
You have like him
Avatar
finding out that Appa's gone.
Yeah.
And like that just would like his whole identity
you did
crisis.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Plus, we're also about to get a live action rendition of it on Netflix.
We'll see.
I mean,
if you want to bring in like live action renditions of things and like adaptations,
Look,
then
we don't
that
have
is
to.
just.
I mean, the cast is supposed to be great. The casting is like supposed to be like the next level thing for them and trying to put it out. What's the new show on HBO Max that was
Close
done?
enough.
Close enough. Yeah.
Close enough.
That
I
was
love
done
that
by
show.
JG
Quintel.
Quintel.
Yeah,
love
man.
that show.
Yeah, so like if we're talking about like
Continuations and adaptations
quality
and
of
everything.
continuation of show, I mean like that's the appropriate one, I guess.
Yeah, but if you have to talk about quality of continuation, that goes. You have to talk about
Legend of Korra.
But if you want to do that, Close Enough is a much better show than Korra.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, I can't get into that because I love both of them. That's hard.
I think Close Enough is like as a cartoon that is for
Close enough.
26 to 32-year-old adults.
Yeah, that's true.
They nail
JG
everything.
Quintel was just like, "Hey, I know you watch regular show. Here's a show that's definitely for adults now."
But I don't know because I healed my inner child with Korra. So
That's so true.
I'm not voting on that right now.
Yeah.
I've made my peace.
That'd
I'm
be a fun
voting
one.
for Avatar:
Discussion.
The Last
Continuation.
Airbender.
Continuation shows.
The
Yeah.
sequel series.
I am
Yeah.
voting for Avatar.
Sequel series bracket. That'd be interesting. It's a different show.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is all I can think about is like who's gonna be mad at what decision we made.
There's gonna be some folks mad at us
Because it's like an
Oh
it's
my
an
God.
even split on this one.
And I feel like we need to figure it out here and now because we're in the Elite Eight.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to leave it up.
We're not going to leave it to the people now. It's us. It's us, and it's going to be us against the people at this point. Like that's the official rule statement from the Blerd Survival Guide team. It is us against you. You have no say. It's
and we have microphones.
Exactly. Come at me, bro.
If we need a tiebreaker, though,
catch me outside. How about that?
Right.
If we do need a tiebreaker, though, I feel like we could call.
There's only
we can actually do like live
Jade
on the call. Yeah,
can't call Jade.
No, because we know she's biased.
Can't call Jade.
You can't
She's
call
biased.
We'll have to call just a third party outsider that's just like, hey, answer this question for me real quick.
We could call Rod.
We
or
can call
Allie.
Patrick. We can call Patrick.
We can call. I
we can call Rod.
We could call Rod.
We can call my cousin Tori.
Although I think I know what Rod would say.
Yeah, I know what Allie Mae would say.
I don't know what Patrick would say. That's why I want to.
I could call Max.
I don't know what my cousin Tori would say.
Max probably doesn't. Max probably would get really stressed if I called him.
Hey, Avatar or regular show?
Pick.
How we're doing it? He's calling Max.
Wait. Who's y'all's? But who are y'all's votes? Nobody else is saying.
All right, no. Before we get anywhere, we gotta pick
Regular show.
Avatar.
Regular show.
Call Max.
Ooh. First time for everything, folks. We're gonna have a
phone a friend.
phone a friend live
unbiased,
on
an unbiased friend.
Oh, brother, it's tense.
Cool. So I'm currently recording the Blerd Survival Guide.
What's up?
With Jeremy, Jay, and Miriam.
Hey, man.
And we need you to settle something for us.
Oh Lord.
Of course.
So we're doing a series, and we're just going through Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. We did a little bracket, and we're in the Elite Eight right now. And the matchup is Avatar: The Last Airbender or the regular show.
It needs to be Avatar.
Yeah.
Cool.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Max.
Avatar moves on, baby.
Appreciate you. All right. Be safe.
We love it.
Thank you, Max.
Love you.
Nickelodeon needs to stand in the Final Four, man.
It
needs one.
I don't know if Jimmy Neutron's gonna hold up.
We about to find out.
We about to find out.
Oh, that was
I liked that.
I liked it too.
It was
Picasso.
It was super in the moment.
Yeah.
Jay, you were regular show?
How was regular show?
You were regular
you
show.
And me were both Avatar.
Okay, so Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Next up,
James Isaac Neutron versus Codename Kids Next Door.
And the kids of Sector V.
Yep.
As well as the entire K&D organization, if you will.
The moon base and the
let's just start with the movies. Let's just go from there and work our way back.
Both of them got movies.
Both of them got fire movies.
Start with the movies.
Let's start with the movies.
Jimmy Neutron. Look, starting off even before the show. Jimmy Neutron, boy genius.
The movie spawned
Jimmy
the
Neutron,
show. This
boy
is true.
genius.
This is true.
Oh my God. With the egg aliens and we the kids of America. I love that song because of that movie. You had Sheen peeing in the shower. I'm peeing in the shower.
Bro, we shut down the Magic Johnson movie theater in Atlanta when this
God.
movie came out. Dog,
that's the weakness, I guess, for the Zero. Oh man.
Ooh.
But the spaceships. The spaceships
when they from the amusement park?
from the amusement park, bro.
Yeah.
Like where
Bro.
you just retrofitted,
I
had everything
hate roller
like.
coasters, and that made me want to get on one.
I wanted that
Especially
like
the
rotating
loop-de-loop,
thing.
it was like,
Bro, I wanted the car one. It became the wheel, and it was like that one. That thing was freaking legit.
But then, that's the first time we also saw Jimmy's iconic rocket ship.
Yep.
Rocket ship.
Yep. And you figured out that it was from just one of those quarter
Yeah.
rides. You just
He
go
put the
back
quarter
and
in. They
forth
went,
on.
oh, go. Wait, what? Yeah. Jimmy Neutron.
Woo! The movie. The movie was iconic.
I mean,
Steve Martin was the freaking villain.
Yeah.
Steve Martin plays a good villain.
Yeah.
Steve Martin, yeah.
Steve Martin, the villain, and
Prince of Egypt.
bruh.
Come on now.
Oh my gosh.
You're not wrong.
Got the third best song in the movie
Bro,
on
you
a stack
The damn
sound.
snakes and the magicians.
The Magicians. Come on
Looney
now.
Tunes back in action. He was the villain.
That's fat.
He
Oh my
plays
God.
the
The
villain.
blue monkey.
The monkey. Oh, but okay. So, but Operation Zero. Operation Zero. That's the
Was
biggest
also
movie.
an event.
I mean, it was.
Yeah.
It's different because it comes after you are.
It's like you've
deep
been
into the adventures.
You've
of
been
K&D.
so you've been watching K&D for that long, and then you've realized, oh my God, his father was the legendary
Agent Zero.
I mean, and it adds up to like why he would be number one. Like it just like it makes you always wonder how they got their numbers and why they were important, right? Like that
wasn't his mom an agent too?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it was his dad.
Didn't they both get I thought they both got recommissioned. It's been a long time.
It was just him.
Movie.
It was just his grandfather.
And grandfather because Nigel's dad and father are actually brothers.
Yes.
Which makes Delightful Children from Down the Lane and Nigel cousins. Yeah.
Except not because the Delightful Children from Down the Lane were actually the missing agents from Sector X or Y or Double Z or whatever the heck it was. Remember?
They were those. Like, they were the original missing agents.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, they're still cousins. That doesn't mean they're
well, they were. Yeah. No, he stole them kids, bro. He surprise adopted them kids.
You're right. Never mind. You're right.
Like it was like that was.
Yeah, that was kidnapping.
Abduction.
That was abduction and
no one thought about it like that just now.
Because we were kids.
No, but
I remember when I was at school and we were talking about the Delightful Children, and one of my friends like raised his hand and we were like, "What?" And he was like, "Yo, realize there's just one random black kid that has a helmet on the whole time."
Right.
He took it off like twice. In the whole show.
No, it peeled back. It was like, so gross.
No, it peeled back on one, but like no, he actually did take it off like twice.
It was disturbing.
I rewatched the whole series. He took it off for some reason. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Still voiced by a white guy, but still, it was just like, oh.
Black kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so father surprise adopted these children.
Surprise adopted.
Surprise.
A better way to say kidnapped.
Y'all never heard of surprise adoption?
That sounds like the white way to say.
You're saying so like nonchalantly too. That's another thing. Yeah, he just surprise adopted him. No.
Yes, that's what he did.
They was tucking.
It was tucking.
That's hilarious.
People think it take.
No, there's 20 seconds in the tucking. They were tucking, Jay.
Yes, they were. And their kids never, and their parents, I guess, never found them.
Hey, their parents
like they were the missing. How long were they the missing agents?
Long enough.
That's what I want to know. But you found that was also in the movies here in the Operation Zero. They like revealed so much.
Yeah,
you learned so much
for the K&D verse in that movie.
Well, Miriam has made her stance.
She has let it be known.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, K&D. I think it has better villains than Jimmy Neutron ever did.
Definitely.
Yeah, but you gotta go back to Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy, Timmy, Power Hour, Volumes 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
without a doubt, and unquestionably,
literally the best crossover that's ever crossovered in all the crossovers.
I raised you the That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana,
but that's not what we're talking about because that's Disney.
But you just made a bold statement. You got to stand by it. Why?
I said what I said.
So why?
First of all, it's two different mediums of animation.
You also got to talk about the Jeffersons in the Fresh Prince.
I said this.
The Beach Boys in Full House.
I said this in our crossover episode when we talked about crossovers. I said that I love that there was
Omarion is 15 Cent. Come on now.
Two different mediums of animation. You had the team from Fairly Odd Parents drawing Jimmy Neutron and vice versa. You had full storylines that actually made sense within both worlds. They made both worlds connect and work. They made
continue to work.
Yes, and they made they made the fairies a computer system for Jimmy, and they made Timmy smart in Retroville.
According to that logic, Code Lyoko is the best show of all time since it used both forms of animation every single episode.
That was on Cartoon Network too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Sure was.
You also left that off this list, and I'm bitter about it, but we can talk about it.
You talk about the list that Jay sent us way back when.
It was not the list I created.
Yeah.
But so that's a fair argument. But K&D also, the gadgets in K&D, I think
the gadgets were cool.
They're better than Jimmy Neutron's gadgets.
I liked the buses,
and they worked,
and they worked properly. They functioned properly.
I enjoyed how they were all just acronyms for just exactly what they were.
I'm always going to remember Battle Ready Armor.
Never forget Battle Ready Armor.
Always and forever.
Without a doubt, like that.
Also, that like up scrolling shooter that K&D had was untouchable on Cartoon Network.
I had the K&D video game on Game Boy Advance.
Oh man, I wish I would have played the video games for this one. I bet they were great. I bet they were fantastic. I never played. Jimmy Neutron didn't have a video game, did he?
It did.
Yeah.
I think it got a couple.
And it had those like crossover video games with like SpongeBob and
I think he got one or two like his own titles.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But I know he's in like the Nickelodeon Battle for whatever with
These two shows are very similar though.
Also,
like,
that was a good matchup.
You know, like thinking about
kids going on adventures using gadgets that they create. That's
often fighting adult tyranny.
Yeah.
But the adult tyranny
and
is
teenagers.
And teenagers. I don't remember. Like Jimmy faced aliens. What else did he actually like?
There
was it like things of his own creation a lot of the time?
It was his own creation and like growing up.
Yeah,
right.
Puberty was the main enemy of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Fascinating. And then like aspects of childhood / parents and adults.
Yeah,
I saw TikTok. There was like Jimmy,
so life,
but like Jimmy's parents were like some freaks.
They were,
that was a TikTok. They were about it. Like
they were doing
like it was.
They role played all the time.
But like it was during one of the Jimmy Timmy Power Hours where his mom got brainwashed and thinking she was a superhero. And she said something to you, and he was like, "Come on, lit boy, let's go save the day." And it's like, "Oh, that's what we're doing." And
one of those fun games you like to play. Yeah. That is something better, I guess, about Jimmy Neutron is like the parents brought more to the show.
They did.
The parent. I mean, like Nigel was embarrassed by his dad.
Caribou thing that like Hugh did when it was like a snowstorm.
Yeah,
it was like caribou, something like that.
He went hunting for caribou, didn't he? Like the man was trying to like hunt down like some meat.
Yeah, it was during some snowstorm episode.
I'll say Hugh Neutron was a man's man.
He really was.
Like no joke.
He was about
like,
it.
All about
he was
that.
really about it.
He was a nature.
What are your votes?
You know, I love both of these shows, but I'm going with K&D.
Thankfully, they're both Nickelodeon, so they were both. It was going to be Nickelodeon going forward regardless.
No, K&D is a Cartoon Network show, my friend.
I know what I said. Kids Next Door. Kids Next Door.
Oh, okay.
Kids Next Door.
Yeah.
All right.
4 for 4.
No, Kids Next Door. Was just
I also enjoyed the Kids Next Door opening sequence every time. Sure. I would never skip that.
One, 2, 3.
What's
4.
It? I still love that that first episode, the pilot episode where they had like the side story with the chimp.
Mm-hmm.
He had the Salmonella Fitzgerald.
Rainbow Monkey Island was a dope series.
Rainbow Monkey Island.
Oh my god!
And that was like a continuation. Like I mean, it had like multiple episodes in that thing. It was like
it was some art part.
Like, it had like I'm pretty sure it was like a 3-parter.
I always loved it when they like one of them would get like an episode, like how that was like number 3.
Number 5's the perfect
episode.
Flavor episode, bro.
That one, number 4's
ice cream
episode.
flavor,
Yes.
Really cool.
You wanted that gold ice cream,
come
bro.
on, honey.
You know you wanted that gold ice cream.
You had Heinrich with the chocolate,
and he became like this, like
a chocolate man.
Like it was like a Frankenstein chocolate monster.
Right. All right, we did it.
K&D.
Almost.
This next one hurts my soul too
Woo,
much.
y'all ready? Because it's about to get funky.
These are interesting. This is an interesting pairing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
They're not terribly different, but also very different.
But yeah.
They're two of my favorites.
So we got OG Teen Titans versus Courage, the Cowardly Dog show, starring Courage,
the Cowardly Dog. Abandoned as a pup.
He was found by Muriel and her husband, Eustace Bay.
Who live in the middle of nowhere. Creepy stuff happens in the middle of nowhere. I just feel like we have
it's up to Courage to save his new home. Booga, booga, booga.
When there's trouble, you know who to call.
Teen Titans.
From that top.
You knew it was going to be a lit episode when they started in the Japanese.
Yes.
That's when it was.
You knew it was going to be the lit episode.
When Fuyami Yumi sang it.
When it was in English, was it funny, or was it when it was in the Japanese dub? Was it funny?
The Japanese dub.
Yeah, the Japanese dub was funny, and then when it was in English, it was like, oh, it's going to be a serious episode.
The Puffyami Yumi verse, bro. Like that.
Well, they sang both versions, but their Japanese version was awesome.
Hard. They had a show.
Dude,
they also had a show.
They had a show.
Hi, Puffy Yummy Yumi, a show. Hey,
which is honestly a pretty.
It wasn't a bad show. I liked it.
I enjoyed it.
I didn't talk about the show.
Enjoyed it.
It didn't last as long as it should.
No.
Hi, Puffy Yumi. It was an animated.
Hi, Puffy Yumi Yumi.
About 2 J-pop stars.
Yeah, and they were like
they did the theme song
cute.
for Teen Titans, and it was just like I think everybody fell in love with the theme song, and it was like, we're just gonna create a show for the theme song writers.
That's cute.
And it was basically them being a band and like having to go through hijinks, but it was also all animated until it got to one point where it was like it was basically a show to show off their music videos. And so it would go to their music videos.
Cute.
Do you remember the Mary Kate and Ashley movies? How it would just be them but animated? That is exactly what the show is like, but for 2 Japanese pop stars.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cute. I'd be all about that.
Did they voice themselves?
They
in the
did.
show? Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, they did.
Hell yeah.
Yes, they did. But we digress.
Right. Teen Titans versus Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage is that show that I loved when I was a kid. I love now. I will watch it at any
I can watch
point in
both of them
time.
now at any given time, and that's the hard part.
Yeah. I think Teen Titans did a good job of carrying like the DC animated universe when they didn't have Batman or
When
Superman.
Justice League wasn't on.
Held
and-
it down
Yeah.
and did it on the low.
Yeah.
For real, because you
for
knew,
a good 5-6 years.
and
which
you
is
knew Robin
long.
was like DC, right? But like he didn't. It was different. It was so different.
He never mentioned Batman. They never referenced any well-known
yeah,
DC
Aquaman. Yeah,
characters.
Aquaman reference like one time.
I think once, but that was
'Cause,
because
like,
Aqualad
Aqualad.
when he came through, and that's the thing. You only hear about the sidekicks and
Yeah.
things like that. You don't hear about the actual DC heroes, like the more popular ones that we all know. You just know Robin belonged to Batman, and then you had Cyborg, Beast Boy, Raven, Starfire, and then it expanded
time
from
you
there,
ever got
Marcy
real-
Minos and all of them.
First time you ever got introduced to Cyborg, and I mean
For our whole generation, yeah.
and that means something. That means something. That means
So,
a lot of
black
something.
man on TV that was my age or roughly around that age.
Meanwhile, Courage over here just scaring the shit out of everybody.
Also that. Also
Classic,
that.
though.
Return the
That
slab.
show is so weird in the best way.
Return the slab.
In
Yeah.
the best way.
Oh,
So
suffer
many,
the curse.
like a new villain every episode.
The brilliance of their villains is
The villains is just
Yeah.
unparalleled.
a
bro.
hyperbolized
villains
version
would
of
yeah.
Courage, what Courage would see.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm just a salesman who likes cats, and it just so happens to be a guy who looks like a cat.
The episode when like Muriel's playing like the sitar like live at this freaking
Oh, and they
thing.
get
And like
the
homeboy
rat
has like a
trips
it's
him.
like a it's so much, but like that villain I'm just like what the fuck is going on?
Every villain, you're like the
I think one of the
pure
scariest ones for me was like when they
menace.
went to like the Taffy Factory.
Oh,
That was like one of the
They
freaky
got
ones for me.
stretched.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's like 4
Perfection.
seasons.
That episode, I know I talked about it last time, but
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
that episode to this day freaks me out.
Ugh.
Him sitting on top of that Eiffel Tower of toothpicks, and I know I said that last time too, but I watched that episode again. And it's
The
still
fact that a
scary.
show could like give us so many like heebie-jeebies and creeps as kids that still feel that way today. Like that's
Literal-
a match. Where do you
That
have that
disembodied
anywhere else?
head with the black eyes in the basement.
Oh yeah.
The visceral memories. It's like what it is. It's just like it elicits that
But it's also
cringe response.
It's because of the way the style is that it is very like childlike, nightmarish. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Courage is a
Nightmare
kid.
fuel.
He's
a puppy.
He's a kid. He's a puppy, and he sees things with this wild imagination, and that's how you are as a kid. So it just
The things I
makes
do for
that
love.
so
the
perfectly.
things I do.
things I do for
love.
love.
For love.
The things I do for love.
Oh man.
I know what mine is. I've decided it's courage.
I knew it.
It's courage.
So like I get why you pick Courage because like the storytelling is unmatched in the fact that it's not like there's not a lot of words in this television program. Like there's really not.
Not even from, especially not from the main
I mean,
character.
occasionally you get dialogue between Muriel and Eustace,
Yeah.
like right, and
And
sometimes
then, like, when Courage goes up to the attic to
talk to the computer, which is witty as crap and hilarious, like without fail.
what do I do in case of
So
this?
I get why you picked
Go
this show,
sit
'cause,
on
like,
the toilet.
despite not having like a human main character, it manages to be like this
Very human.
very
Yeah.
human, very like relatable, very like captivating television program.
But then you switch over to Teen Titans, which
Teen
is
Titans also does
very
that.
human, very relatable. Scruffy looking nerf herd or whatever they call Starfire, and they was just like, I'm a black man, and Starfire had that one-on-one with Cyborg,
It's
and
a whole moment.
made you feel things. It was like,
Yeah.
I'm different. It's like, oh, because you're a robot? No, because I'm black. I'm like, oh my god, they actually
think
went there.
The
Oh
difference
my
is
God.
like I think the lessons you learn in both of these television shows are very different. And one, I think maybe is more existential than the other because Teen Titans tells you very real stories, and like tells these stories that like you're gonna learn from it because it's a comic book.
Yeah, but it's also like, I mean, it gets into the mental ish of things. I mean, definitely like when Robin was going through PTSD when he thought Slade was coming back.
True.
Yeah. He was literally battling himself. And
True.
Man, he had that. You had, like I said, Starfire was talking about.
You had Cyborg's potential episode.
Yeah, we talked about that before. When like he goes past 100%.
Yeah.
And, like, he goes
man,
like, it starts going past 100. It goes to like 125, and he's lifting that shit.
he's more than just a robot.
Right.
Like he's
lifting with his human side too.
Man.
And you got like the Starfire and Raven episode when they switch bodies, and it's like they have to learn how to
be relate to each other.
Feelings.
Yeah.
When you meet all of Raven's personalities.
Yeah.
Gah.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I know my feelings are about to get hurt. That's okay.
Ready?
I can always just call another person if we need to.
No, I'm good with Teen Titans as well.
I'm going with Teen Titans. So,
and I mean, I love Courage.
Save me your tears. Leave them for the flowers.
Can we play the theme song one last time? Can we play the Courage theme song?
Uno momento, por favor.
I mean,
in the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
God, like I said, that disembodied black hair.
And there's time.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage the Cowardly Dog. A man named as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere with her husband, Eustace Bad.
Stupid dog, you make me look bad.
R.I.P. to a real one.
Whoops.
Deserved every moment of that. And he fought hard.
All right, Cartoon Network, don't sue us. We
Man.
respect you. All right, guys, we did it with the help of Max.
We have our final four.
Our final four now includes Ed, Edd n Eddy, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Codename Kids Next Door, and Teen Titans. I want to thank the people because y'all actually
y'all helped us get here.
Yeah, but also the Kids Next Door, that was from the play-in round that y'all voted in. So Kids Next Door is making it to the final four. That is the people's choice that has made it to the final four.
That's what's up.
Y'all should be happy about that.
Man.
Woo.
This is going to be a hell of a next week.
But next week is going to be something fierce.
These are some very action-heavy TV shows.
Good
now,
Lord.
Ed and Eddie's not so much.
I mean, it may sometimes.
It's pretty active.
When Ed breaks down a house, but yeah,
destroys the neighborhood.
Right. Whenever he got that stone stuck in his shoe, yeah, he was on a rampage.
Man.
He ate a slide. That's for next week.
Fascinating.
Shout out to Avatar for being the last standing.
They're all groups. They're all groups.
Yeah, they are.
They
They're
are.
teams. You got Ed, Edd n Eddy. You got Sector V of Kids Next Door. You have the Teen Titans team. And you have Avatar, the Aang Gang. Which one's going to make it out to the top
Aang
two?
Gang?
The
They literally
Aang
have
Gang.
a name in the show.
Exactly.
Team Avatar.
Team Avatar.
I know what I said.
The Aang Gang.
He called him the gang. It was a GAANG. The gang.
Get out.
Soccer called them the gang. I remember. I watched it a month ago. I know what I'm talking about.
Team Avatar.
Avatar goes for Team Avatar.
Yeah, but
Wow,
I'm going with soccer. I was siding with soccer. I was going to call it gang. I like the GAANG.
Sector V.
Gang.
Y'all remember the episode of Static Shock that like was almost backdoorish into Teen Titans?
Yes.
Where
Yes.
Static met Batman. He's like, "Where's Robin?" He's like, "Oh, he's with the Titans."
And you thought, and everyone thought it was like it's gonna happen.
Well, I mean, like even like in Teen Titans, when it was like the first time with Slade and like Robin, Slade was like, "I can be your father." It was like, "I already have a father." You hear the Batman theme song in the background. I was like, "Oh my god, they referenced it."
And then Titans, the live action show happened. And what a load of baloney that is.
They're about to go into season 4.
Why? Who is watching this show?
Enough
Jeremy.
people because they got no. I said enough people. You didn't have to shout me like that.
I tried to watch it.
Because this season, season 4, they're going to introduce Brother Blood, Jinx, and
love Jinx.
somebody else.
Jinx is one of my favorite characters.
I can't
Okay,
remember the third.
but
villain
like
is.
that show shouldn't exist because they made the Red Hood because people were mean to him.
Basically.
He didn't have to die. People were they wouldn't let him hang out with them because he was 5 years younger
Is
than
this
all
in the
of
live
them.
action?
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't watched it.
It's don't
Yeah,
planning on it.
do it.
I'm probably not going to watch season 4, but
I was so intrigued.
No,
by,
because
like,
I'm
the
learning to give
trailers.
up on these shows.
I'm proud of you.
Like I stopped
Hard things for Jeremy to do.
I was trying to watch Naomi, which is one of the newer DC CW shows, and like after the 5th episode, I'm like, I'm watching my phone more than I'm watching this, so I'm going to stop that.
There you go.
All of the other shows ended, and I'm pretty sure if Batwoman comes back, which it probably won't, I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to watch DC Legends of Tomorrow. They need to bring that show back because that's one of the funnier ones.
It was a better show.
But the only 3 shows that I like, I'm the only reason I'm still watching The Flash is because I know it's headed towards the end, and I know I'm gonna just finish that one out. But other than that, I'm really just watching
that.
# replace Ezra Miller.
That too, but still.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's a perfectly good Grant Gustin.
Easy replacement.
And he can be happier in the movie because he sure ain't happy right now. I don't know why, but we can go on and on.
We can go on and on.
What we're gonna do now is take a small little break, and we will be right back with the weekly blurb. Be right back, guys.
Be right back, guys.
Thank you for your service.
It's time for the weekly blurb.
Scooby-Doo. Okay, we went through the whole 2 different directions.
Y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun.
Hakuna Matata.
All right, welcome back, people.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It is time for the weekly blurb where we talk about things that have happened to us, or we want to do something new or try
Or
something
whatever
new.
the heck we want to.
Yeah, because it's our show.
Exactly.
Yeah. I went first last week, so Jay, you are the first person to go.
Well, I don't have a long one, so and I'm looking forward to this game that we're gonna play. So
You spoiled the surprise.
Excuse me.
And cut. Let's go again. Should we cut? Should we cut?
Oh, damn.
I'm stoked about something new this week that we all have been waiting for.
What happened new this week? Please tell us.
I don't know if it actually. I think it may have happened last week or like last weekend. But y'all know Kendrick Lamar announced his new album.
He's dropping a new album in May.
May 13th.
Yay!
Bruh, y'all.
So soon.
It has been 5 years.
But also, do we know if it's real? Because he said he was going to announce one every year for the past 5 years.
Well, there's a piece of paper, and it's an announcement from his desk.
From the desk of Kendrick Lamar.
That he tweeted.
Actually, no. It's like from the desk of Oklahoma. I don't know how to say it.
It's Kendrick.
But it's Kendrick. But it's Kendrick. And the album is called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And the Big Steppers.
It's cool. We get a new alter ego.
So that shit.
Okay.
I'm ready for this new vibe. This new sound.
Oh, brother. I mean, the man has been doing his thing.
It's been 5 weeks, and he said y'all are gonna wait 2 more weeks.
Like I have been waiting for this album. I saw this TikTok the other day that said, what's all these things that have happened since Kendrick dropped his last album, which was Damn, right?
So many things.
So
A
much.
whole pandemic.
And then like at the
whole
end
presidency.
of it,
A whole presidency has happened.
and then at the end of it, he was like, and every week since Kendrick dropped Damn, everyone has been rumored that Kendrick's gonna drop a new album soon.
Basically.
So, I mean, that's 5 years, 365 days.
52 weeks times 5.
Too damn long.
Yeah.
Too damn long.
Too damn long for a new album.
Waiting on this album, bro. Like I've seen Kendrick twice, and I will pay to see that man multiple times. This cousin is Buku. Baby
King.
Let him tour with
DNA.
let him tour together. Let them tour together. That shit would be fire.
He opens
That's
for him in
probably
his
what
next
happened.
tour. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
probably,
Man.
if not the next tour, because next tour will probably be album tour.
right.
But they'll probably do like a Family Ties tour.
I was gonna say either like it'd be called like the Family Ties tour.
Well, I mean, since he
Family-
left his
Family Affair.
label,
It'd
he
be
can do
Family
whatever the
Ties.
hell
They just
he
name
wants
it after
to.
the song.
He can do whatever what the hell he wants to because he left his label.
I'm saying
Like,
he's
it's a
he's
whole
an
new
independent.
thing,
Yeah,
right?
he is.
Like,
True.
He is independent now. I
like
forgot about
he's
that.
fully like his own brand.
Yeah.
Independent artist Kendrick. Let's go, baby.
So yeah, that's kind of been like a motivating silver lining thing that's been keeping me a hope bubble, if you will.
I liked it. End of the
Oh
tunnel.
wow, to coin the Tuniger family terminology.
Yeah, to coin the Tuniger family. Like it's been a hope bubble for me since like I saw that it was gonna drop. I'm like, this is gonna be amazing. And the thing about like Kendrick is when I listen to him or like when I get excited for him, I start listening to other like lyrical rappers too, just because like I know it's gonna reshape how the lyrical rap game is gonna be played. So like,
Have you checked out D Smoke?
mm-hmm. Yeah, from the show. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. Yeah. I've been listening to this artist group called Red, Gold, Green. I don't know if Ryan's ever heard of them, but they're cool. They're cool. Omar turned me on to them, and I saw the Green guy, who's a black guy. He's on TikTok. He's called the Green Guy. Yeah, it's fascinating. But no, he always gets me listening to to my J. Cole and stuff, and like so like I'll always be triggered by.
Listen to Freddie Gibbs.
I have not listened to Freddie Gibbs.
Listen to Freddie Gibbs.
I know of Freddie Gibbs.
I feel like we have listened to Freddie Gibbs.
You maybe have shown me him. Doesn't mean I listened to him. You know what I mean?
He came to Zydeco last year. It was pretty dope.
I bet it was. Heck yeah. But yeah, I'm stoked about this new album. So that is my weekly blurb. If everyone wasn't aware, Kendrick Lamar is coming out with a new album May 13th. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pinata.
That's the Freddie Gibbs album that I've heard.
About to say, what?
Pinata.
Great album.
So did you know they came out with these new things, these new like anti-violent pinatas?
That's stupid.
It's so stupid.
That's so dumb.
You pull strings.
Oh, those have been around for so long.
But you pull it instead of hit it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Those are stupid. I had one of those at one of my birthday parties, and we spent 2 minutes trying to pull those strings, and my dad came out with a bat and said, "Have fun."
Yeah.
Love it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, well, yeah, love it.
What you got for us, Jeremy?
It's time for the game.
Don't.
I'd like to play a game.
It's a new section.
First time,
yeah. I'm not stealing Blerd over. We love you. I'm not stealing any of your bits. I just found this on TikTok, and I was like, let's play a game within the studio because we can. So,
hell yeah.
Label, big stamp, game time. I'm going to call it that.
Game time.
Yeah, it's not going to be a every week thing. It's probably be once a month that we do a game time.
I volunteer for tribute.
For what?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, for this month's game time, brought to you by Jeremy and TikTok, it's going to be called the MCU, the Muppet Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
There we go. So, what we're going to do is step 1, pick a Marvel movie. Step 2, we're going to keep one live action character / actor. And step 3, we're going to discuss what all Muppets are going to be, what all other characters. And that can be Sesame Street, Muppets.
Oh.
You don't have to just stay with just
so like
the Muppets.
not the
not the Muppets.
So we're not going to be like Muppification of all the other characters.
No, it can be like for instance, let me just do a non-Marvel movie. So I say, just one that's already a Muppet movie. So A Christmas Carol. You have
Scrooge.
Scrooge. Who's not Michael Caine. Where is Michael Caine? The guy who plays Scrooge.
And then the rest of live action, and then the different characters in a Christmas Carol.
Like Kermit was Jacob Crowley and all that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm with that.
Would be like,
all right,
like XYZ would be.
I get it now. I get it now.
Miss Piggy as Miss Marvel.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I get it now. Okay, this sounds fun.
Let's see. I'm just gonna choose at random. Miriam, choose a Marvel movie.
Endgame.
Ooh, that's gonna be a lot. All right, Ryan, pick one. Keep one live action character in Avengers Endgame.
Thanos.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. I was on the same wavelength.
What about Fozzie Bear as Thanos?
Too bad. No.
Big Bird as Thanos.
I want Fozzie Bear's Thor, fam. Fuck you, mean.
There we go. The rest. Now we just go from here with the rest of the characters as Muppets.
Give me.
So.
Oh, I've got a good one.
Who?
Gonzo as Rocket.
That makes sense. Captain America's got to be Kermit.
Or Iron Man.
Or Iron Man.
Elmo's Iron Man. Red.
Elmo is Iron Man.
Or is Elmo
Vision.
No.
What is
grief without Elmo?
No, because Vision dying and being dead
Yeah,
would
that's
still
true.
have to be emotional.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if
Right.
Elmo died that way, I just kind of chuckle.
Wanda, let Elmo go.
So like, who is like that?
Big Bird.
Oh God, if Big Bird died.
You
Big Bird as Vision?
Think about watching
Well,
Big
no,
Bird
this is
get
in-game.
something pulled out.
Vision, but Vision wasn't in Endgame. They got to remember that Vision already
Oh, yeah.
died at this point.
Oh, we're thinking of Infinity War.
Yeah.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Just think like the Captain America scene. Like who would pick up Thor's hammer?
And I can't see anybody but Kermit doing it. Like,
Avengers,
That's fair.
assemble.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
That's fair.
Right.
That's
I
fair.
can't-
And then Fozzie
Yeah.
Bear is Thor. The
Fozzie Bear is Thor,
as
man,
Fat Thor,
like-
so it's like Avengers, assemble.
No,
Waka
I like
waka, waka waka. Start running.
Ralph, Animal as Hulk.
Animal is Hulk.
Oh my God!
Animal is Hulk. That's good. That's
Smash,
good.
smash, smash!
That's good. That's gold.
Smash!
That's the only one that makes sense. Like,
Smash,
that's
smash,
perfect.
smash!
That's perfect. Infinity War. Hulk wasn't in Infinity War.
No.
The Cookie Monster's Paul Rudd or
Was
Ant-Man,
Ant-Man?
Scott Lang.
You know who makes
Just
more
think of it like when they're all coming in and he's just like trying to eat his sandwich. He's like the Cookie Monster trying to eat a cookie. He's like,
you see Animal just passing 2 cookies.
I like that. I like that.
Professor Animal. Oh my God. Beaker as Groot.
Nice. That's gold.
Just go the whole time.
who is the Count
Sesame Street.
from Sesame Street?
Yeah.
I want the Count to be Iron Man. Is why
I want the count. I want the count to be Doctor Strange. I want the count to be
Iron.
Doctor Strange,
Oh
man.
yeah, Count can't be Doctor Strange. It's like
That's true.
when Iron Man looks at Doctor Strange and then you just see
one.
one.
That's in the
one moment.
multiverse because Count is in Sesame Street.
Truly.
Oh my God.
Truly. Oh no.
One.
Ralph the dog. Who's Ralph the dog?
Oh God. Probably Nick Fury.
Damn.
That's Grouch or
Groucho.
Groucho.
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch.
He just stays in his trash can.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what Nick Fury does at this point.
Miss Piggy's got to be Black Widow.
Just think back to Avengers.
Oh, no,
Like,
we're in Endgame.
like Oscar the Grouch, just like back in Avengers, it's like, I understand that that's what you want to do, but seeing as that it's a stupid ass decision.
Someone tell me who Hawkeye.
I decided to
That's
ignore
Winter
it.
Who plays
Soldier.
Hawkeye? Someone
Aaron.
tell me some.
Hawkeye. Let's see.
There's so many in this universe. It's kind of hard.
God, who would be Hawkeye? What's that little assistant, that like stage manager from the Muppets? That wears the glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Frog, we have to get ready for the show.
There's not enough female Muppets.
No, that's what I'm going with Sesame Street characters too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Abby Cadabby is
Wanda.
Wanda. With the Rock, she's talking about Rocco.
God, fucking Rocco.
Rocco is what's his name?
God.
Vision.
No, Rocco is Korg.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Rocco's
No, Rocco doesn't
a
get a part.
Rock.
Rocco's a rock.
No, you go see Zoe throwing Rocco around, and like Elmo, whoever Elmo is, just like, Zoe, you can't throw Rocco. Rocco's not gonna help in the laundry. Damn Rock.
It's a fun
What other
game.
The fact that I got mad at the Rock, I've gotten mad at a Rock because of Elmo in the past 6 months.
Hey man, I understand being an Elmo stan. I get that.
Hey, Elmo, he was about it.
The second he said balsamic
vinegar.
yeah.
He had my heart.
Elmo.
I mean, Elmo's black.
Elmo was black
Elmo's been black.
until like recently.
Yeah, but we don't talk about.
Yeah, we ain't
black
gonna talk about
people
that part. No,
black.
but yeah,
The majority of his life.
yeah, he been black.
But he's also like coded to be black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
That's
use
true.
AAVE for Elmo for a bunch of this stuff.
It was PBS Kids. Fam.
Just like the Fishmen in One Piece are also coded to be black.
Hey yo,
It's true. I
Who's
get
Black
it now.
Panther?
Elmo.
He's also Black Panther.
Almost cousin. Just, Wakanda
Cat.
That's a big word.
That's a big word.
You Bombay. You Bombay. You Bombay.
Oh, that's
What
so
other Marvel
good.
characters do we have?
There's too many.
There's
There's
too
so
many
many.
in game to match up with.
Who's Spider-Man?
Oh.
Ernie.
No, but who would Ernie and Bert be? Because they got to be a duo.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
I was gonna say Thor and
Valkyrie.
What's his name? No, Chris Pratt.
Oh, Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Who's Hawkeye?
Was it the like stage manager from the Muppets?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh man, so many.
Janice is Miss Marvel.
Is that the one who talks like this?
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He talks like this. We don't do that in the
She
band.
kind of looks
man.
like Cher.
We don't do that in the band, man. Miss Marvel.
Blonde-headed Cher.
Yeah.
She'd wear a robe.
Who's Professor? Not Professor Teeth. What? Dr. Teeth? In the Electric Mayhem? Yeah, Dr. Teeth. You want to talk like this, man?
Oh yeah. Isn't Beast in the band?
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drums.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's Grover?
I thought we said he was.
We didn't talk about Grover.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Grover.
We don't talk about.
Don't know. I mean, he is Super Grover on Sesame Street.
True.
We can make Grover.
Is he Spider-Man?
I mean, he not Spider-Man by default.
He just kind of got placed there. Oh man.
Oh, he's Star-Lord.
I like it.
No, Gonzo should be Star-Lord because he's the one from space, and you don't know exactly what he is.
That's fair.
They had a whole
That's
transgender
fair.
episode. It was like, I don't know who I am.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah, it was a prominent episode. It was a cool episode. We accept you for who you are, Gonzo.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, nice round, guys. I enjoyed that.
That was fun.
That was cool.
It was a fun game.
I
see what happens next
shouldn't
month.
have picked Endgame. I should have picked a smaller cast of characters.
It's okay.
We live and we learn.
Yep.
Next time.
We'll figure it out next time on Game Time with Jeremy.
Next time on Game
Next time on
Time.
Game Time with Jeremy. You'll see that in edits.
Graphic.
Yep.
Yep.
In post.
in
We'll
post.
take that to post.
Yep. y'all need to be watching. I'll be putting stuff in there.
You do.
Yeah, I know.
This is true. Little effects and stuff.
Show do.
I said I would, and I did. I did the imagination thing.
Proud of you.
But no, we appreciate you guys for listening and watching.
What if I had one today?
Oh, do you have one?
I
Mark?
have 3.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
kidding. I do, but I do actually have 3. So, speedrun, Thor Ragnarok trailer.
We
Bruh.
didn't talk about that,
Bruh.
boy.
Been waiting on that.
Real quick on that. Let's put a pin in that and let's actually talk about that for a second. Thor Ragnarok trailer, not Ragnarok. Thor Love and Thunder. Good
Love
Lord.
and Thunder. Why did I say Ragnarok?
because that was
Yeah.
the best Thor movie out of all Thor movies. That's why.
And it's gonna be an even better movie. Love and Thunder.
I saw
Like,
I
it's
saw
gonna-
that there's a meme of like it's that still from the Elton John movie where it's his manager and like Elton's in like one of his flamboyant costumes.
Yeah.
And like
It's
his
like
manager,
Thor
his
the
manager
Dark
is
World.
Thor the Dark World, and then like the Elton John is Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder.
Oh my!
Because I mean,
Perfect.
it's
It's
that's the
2
vibes.
completely stylistic changes.
Without a doubt, with 100%
But
facts.
yeah, but no, like Love and Thunder. I mean, starting off with literally the running of the Thor, like him from child, and that was his son. That the kid that was running first before the teen Thor and then the adult Thor.
Yeah.
His son was the child Thor.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth's son.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
You peep the costume reference to like the TV, like 1970
yeah,
TV?
1970s slash like the
Yeah.
actual comic accurate costume.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and then I mean, going from there, I mean, you got him talking about peace and like the comparison between like.
I'm excited for him to get ditched. I think that's going to be hilarious.
He's gonna be a Ravager and like the whole '80s theme with that. I'm excited for that like '80s montage
Yeah.
workout scene.
I don't even know what to
That's gonna be
expect from this movie.
It's
I
gonna
really
be a
don't know what to
lot.
expect from
You know
it.
what we can't expect though? Natalie Portman's arms to be
That's
present
Thor because they gonna
because
be she's
homegirl got swole.
like her body is her body with my arms. Like that's how
God
swole she
dang.
is.
Like-
no, it.
It's
Shit,
nice
I'm gonna
arms.
watch it just for Natalie Portman.
Dude, I was waiting for the trailer the whole time. I was like, I need to see Natalie Portman
Yeah.
as
Very
Thor.
end, it's like she
And
grabbed the
She's
hammer.
at the end, right?
And
She's
I
at
was
the end.
like,
Yes,
Yeah,
she is
my God.
jacked. She is.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Hell
That was her.
yeah.
Yeah, that was her. I saw it. I remember.
But I mean, yeah. All right.
Number
Cool.
2.
Number 2.
One Piece episode 1015. If you know, you know. It's beautiful. I'm so glad y'all started it. You can't wait.
394 episodes
You
in.
said 10-15?
Yeah,
10-15.
Episode 1015.
There's so much longer to go.
Female
I'm
direct.
1/3 of the way.
I am on episode 75.
Just skip the filler.
I mean, no,
I for the most part, do.
I need it because I'm in a really good habit now of picking up with him like when he's watching like a good arc, and then I go away and he watches a lot of filler, and then I come back.
Oh, you're almost done with filler.
I'm on episode 75.
Yeah.
You have a lot of filler.
Leave me alone.
It's not super fillery.
Number 3.
Number 3, just everything going on in the world. I want everybody to have some peace. So,
Amen.
peace, love, and happiness.
Love that.
That's it.
In
That's
small
all.
and love in small ways. Too,
Yeah.
You know.
Do something that you enjoy,
Yeah.
even if it's little and other people think it's stupid. But if it makes you happy, do it.
Amen.
Eat that weird food that nobody understands.
Hell yeah.
I put Nutella and peanut butter on a tortilla and fold it and eat it,
Oh,
It's
hell yeah.
fantastic.
and it's delicious.
Hell yeah.
I enjoy it. Some people might think it's weird. Do something
my
that
mama told
makes
me don't say
you
it.
happy.
Okay.
Amen.
That's it. That's
That was
all
beautiful.
Thank you for that.
Watch One Piece.
Hell
Mir?
yeah. I like the note he ended on. I feel
too.
good.
Thank you guys for watching and listening.
And listening.
And be prepared for the final 4 next week. Again, it is Ed, Edd n Eddy versus Kids Next Door versus Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Teen Titans.
Whew.
It's gonna be a doozy. And yeah, we appreciate you guys for listening and watching and subscribe and follow us and rate us on Spotify so we can be more seen on Spotify and subscribe. We're at 19 subscribers. Let's get to 20, and then let's get to 25,
Come
and
on.
then 30, and then go up from there.
Yalla.
Yeah.
Come on.
And other than that, Jay, where can the people find us?
Well, folks, if you don't already, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Blerd Survival Guide, on TikTok and Twitter at Blerd Guide. You can get with us at our personals at Blerd Activists.
And at at That Dancing Blerd.
And you can also shop with us on Redbubble. Get you some merch. We got some dope T-shirts. Jeremy's rocking one. I got a dope card magnet and so on and so forth and so many things. But until next time, keep surviving, everybody.
Listen to the theme song.
Season 3. Oh, yeah.
Blerd Survival Guide Season 3, baby.
At Blerd Activists.
At That Dancing Blerd.
We are back for another season of fun and love and all the things.
Let's go.
Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us. Enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1. We going live. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us. Enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1. We going live. We got everything you need. Jeremy and Jay, a hell of a team. Comics, news, and everything in between. Birmingham, we own the scene. Come on and let's have a blast with the Black Nerds and the Black Podcast. This is a guide to help you last. We got some topics to unmask. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us. Enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1. We going live. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us. Enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1. We going live. Appreciate you, Nick, for creating the beat and the lyrics and helping us out, buddy.
Another Marbury production.
Shout out Marbury.
Thank you for your service.